And they're off. Schrader quick to respond out of the gate. So it is Schrader, just a narrow lead. Schrader just in front from Who's the King, who has early speed as well. Now they're head-to-head early as they move to the main portion of the track. The count is on. Will track along in third position. Brighty saving that ground, and Brendano in between horses, and Keen Surge, the other gray on the outside of that one, and Square Slice, and Mugatu has to pass them all. Mugatu is last, some 16 or 17 lengths off the pacemaker. Who's the King? Who's the King? Now in control. Leads Schrader by a length and a quarter. The count is in, continues in third, and Brighty still inside in fourth, and Keen Surge is next. Mugatu tries to rally from the back, has passed a couple of horses, will be 3 wide into the far turn run, but is on the move. Mugatu out there 3-4 deep. Round that far turn, Square Slice gives way, and Brindano in the back too. So midpoint of the turn is 3.5 furlongs left to go. Second wire finish. Who's the King? Up top, Schrader tries to rebid, take it off the inside from second. The count is in third, then Mugatu on the outside. Brighty still down inside. Brighty is fourth, as Mugatu's on the far outside, racing in fifth, but flattened just a bit. Quarter of a mile left to go. Who's the King clear and kicks away from Schrader to a 5-length advantage. In between horses, the count is in, just hanging on to third. 1 furlong to run. Who's the King? Well clear. Who's the King? Good break and going strong. It's Who's the King? Who's the King? A 16th to run, a 6-length cushion on Schrader, and then Mugatu along for third. Who's the King? Why not this time? Out of Willett by Jumpstart. Bred in Kentucky by James Islin. Eli Gindi, David Azulin, and Louis Azulin. In line. And they're off. Back in the woods very quick out of there from Pudge Boy Palace. Here's Malibu flashing up too. Malibu now on the chase. So back in the woods, Malibu on the outside, and Pudge Boy Palace back third right off his speed. 7's 11 saving ground. 3 more lengths to Catahoula Moon, and 5 more lengths back, and Mr. Agent is in the back. 7, 10 or 11 lengths off his speed. It's back in the woods at the rail in a narrow lead from Malibu in second. Pudge Boy Palace has aim on them. So 2 7's 11 on the inside. Scrubbed on for a little more run with 3 furlongs left to go. Catahoula Moon has 7 or 8 to make up, and Mr. Agent is in the back. Malibu back in the woods. They battle right together as they race toward the quarter pole, the top of the stretch. And Pudge Boy Palace still in striking range. Going to swing to the outside. Pudge Boy Palace into action. 3 deep, bidding up for the lead. Pudge Boy Palace on the outside with momentum. Malibu trying to hold on under a drive. They're coming to the last furlong. And it here's Pudge Boy Palace. Pudge Boy Palace, 7's 11, chugging along into second. They're followed by Malibu Weekend up on the far outside. Catahoula Moon running on. It's Pudge Boy Palace, 7's 11, and Catahoula Moon and Malibu. Minute 12:99. in the gate. And they're off. Duration, dreams do come true. But here's Very Bad Guy on the inside, flashing up with early foot. Very Bad Guy has come to a narrow lead. My Military Heroes right there with early zip 2 in Duration. Will try to raid along in third with that pace. And follow another 2 lengths back to Market Watch, who's in fourth. Then Explosive Love alongside Dreams Do Come True is trailing the field. Dreams Do Come True trailing. Heading for the far turn. And a 3 now two-way battle. On the outside, Duration, My Military Hero, the pair that go on from Very Bad Guy first to slip away. Then it's another 2 lengths back, and Market Watch is under some pressure. Just off the inside and in between horses. Explosive Love has now passed that one into the far turn run. Duration opens up and pops away to a 3-length advantage. My Military Hero, Explosive Love, then Market Watch is in fourth. Very Bad Guy, nothing from Dreams Do Come True. They race to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile to go. Duration and Michael Sanchez turning for home, pointed to that wire, lead by some 6 lengths of My Military Hero, who's charging and digging from second, but just at an even pace. 1 furlong left. Third is Explosive Love. Then Market Watch didn't really fire. 16th of a mile left to go. Duration, that 7-length winner from My Military Hero, and then Explosive Love. Duration coasting, odds on and gone. My Military Hero, Explosive Love, then Very Bad Guy. And they're off. Super Lasting Secret was out first. Firmantown with that usual early zip. And here's Firmantown on the outside of Super Lasting Secret, almost head-to-head. Length and a half, and Robert's Moon is racing in third position. Bjorn up on the inside now within 2 lengths of the early speed. Tyson's Delivery out 3 or 4 path, and trailing is Party with Smarty. Party with Smarty lasts some 5 off the speed of Firmantown now. Firmantown breaks away as Robert's Moon quickly picks up the second spot. And Tyson's Delivery on the outside is Super Lasting Secret on the inside. Super Lasting Secret's holding third. Tyson's Delivery coming under pressure to stay pace. And back to Bjorn, who has 1 beaten. That's Party with Smarty with a lot to do. 5/16 left to run. Firmantown the leader from Robert's Moon, almost 2 lengths. And Super Lasting Secret. Party with Smarty driven on the inside, but still some 9 to make up. Top of the stretch. And it's Firmantown and Angel Cruz. A 3-length lead. Robert's Moon the Great chasing home, and Party with Smarty has moved into third, but time is ticking away. Time may have run out for them all. It's Firmantown. Firmantown, Robert's Moon. Firmantown, Robert's Moon. One more try. Firmantown holding the win. 3 parts of a length for Robert's Moon. Party with Smarty. And then Bjorn. Minute 12.81. In the 5th race, scratch number 5, My Redemption. Scratch 7, Strava. Exacta try. And they're off. Fan Club with a good break from the rail. Bob Marco flashing up with Nighttime Nap. Those three showing early speed of the turn. Work Hard is up close too as they round the turn. As they move around the turn, a elusive target will settle in about 4 lengths off for speed. Back to Union Fleet is second to last, and Armando R is well back now. Armando R is trailing the field. So they move along with up front Bob Marco and Nighttime Nap down to the inside. It's Bob Marco going to roll on with it. 5.5 furlongs out. Bob Marco opens up a 2-length lead. Nighttime Nap second, and Fan Club riding that rail and Work Hard on the outside right there. Another 5 lengths back, and Elusive Target is racing on the inside of Union Fleet, and it's double digits back to Armando R, who's got to be 40, 45 lengths off the pace heading into the far turn. And it is Bob Marco. Bob Marco, Nighttime Nap. Now the pace heating up into the turn. Work Hard first to move, and Fan Club is keeping up on the inside too. Fan Club now in between horses, moving third position as Bob Marco's done, and Nighttime Nap has taken over. Nighttime Nap, Work Hard, Fan Club inside. Another length and a half more, and Union Fleet is in fourth. Driven Elusive Target is fifth. They race to the top of the stretch. Nighttime Nap by 3. Work Hard drifting out just a tad. Fan Club has aim from the inside as they enter the stretch, and Union Fleet deep out center of the track into the stretch. 360s left to run. Nighttime Nap. Nighttime Nap by 5. Union Fleet, then Fan Club has flattened out, and Work Hard in fourth. They're close to home. Nighttime Nap and Jevion Toledo. They coast clear by 5 at the finish. Nighttime Nap from Union Fleet. And then it was Fan Club, close fourth. Work Hard and Armando R. Minute 46.30. Nighttime Nap. Held by Rapoli Stable. And they're number 10, Heldish, unseated the jockey right at the start. And rider Ismario Villalobos quickly up on his feet. So Fine Faith is up front, showing early speed from Electric Eel, who's right there in Woodline, stoking up early foot on the outside as well. Underway extreme outside is Magic Spin. Hatches in between horses, the gray. And that loose horse wreaked a little bit of havoc there for Beach Cowboy, who's dropped back to second to last position. And Prom Night is the trailer into the turn. Woodline from Fine Faith. Magic Spin right there, and Hatch is in between horses at the 5/16th pole as they race toward the top of the stretch. Another 5 lengths back. Beach Cowboys now 7 to make up out wide of the track, and Electric Eel in the teal is the trailer. Top of the stretch. Woodline from Fine Faith, and Hatch in between horses try to quicken up as well. Hatch now moves to second, 1 furlong left to go. Woodline not bothered by that loose runner, just keeps on going with a 2.5 length lead. Hatch is trying to close gamely under a drive. Woodline and Brittany Scampton. Woodline to score by 2. Woodline from Hatch, and then Beach Cowboy and Magic Spin. Woodline. And they're off. Tenebra's goodbye note outside and between horses. Magnolia Midnight is flashing up with early speed to take the narrow lead. Magnolia Midnight and Tenebris up on the inside keeping the rail. And goodbye note outside is prompting as well. Gordian Knot races fourth, only 2 lengths from the lead. Radical Right of the Pink Silks on the inside, another 5 back. Debit Card is next, and Magic Mule is in between runners. Intrepid's Legacy broke a beat slow, is eager to tug along, one off the inside, and in the inside of there is All the Hard Ways. Now suddenly Debit Card is last, heading into the far turn, half-mile left to go. And it is Tenebris working at the rail, a goodbye note, and Magnolia Midnight is next as they round the turn. Intrepid's Legacy is moved to third position. Magic Mule is next. Then it's Radical Right. Gordian Knot on the far outside has 8 or 9 to make up as Goodbye Note reaches the quarter pole with the lead. Goodbye Note running strong, leads it by 2.5 lengths. Second is Intrepid's Legacy. Out center of the track, Gordian Knot is now third and trying to rally. 1 furlong left to go. Goodbye Note just in front, 3/4 of a length. Intrepid's Legacy. Gordian Knot toward the center of the track now picks up. Here's Gordian Knot at Goodbye Note. Goodbye Note. Gordian Knot on the outside going by. Gordian Knot. Goodbye Note ran strong second. Then Intrepid's Legacy and Radical Right. Minute 25.44. Michael Sanchez, 3 wins, owned by Madison Avenue Racing Stable Incorporated. Morris Kernan Jr., Jamie Ness, 2 wins. They're off. Very sharp start for the Grey Legree. Legree, JD Factor's in a hurry, and Feeling Woozy is sent up between horses, though taken back just a tad into the first turn. Run as Legree against the rail shows the way. From JD Factor by 3/4 of a length, another 2 Feeling Woozy back in third position as they round that turn. Here's Pay Billy racing fourth at a 2-path, only 3 lengths from the speed. Secret Zipper and trailing the field Hit the Road Jack as they move down the back stretch. And on the inside, it's Legree. Legree matching strides with that is JD Factor on the outside. They're in the nose-to-nose battle at a solid clip with 5.5 furlongs left to run. And Feeling Woozy is in third. Pay Billy is asked for a little run there from fourth position as the top pair still nose-to-nose as they head for the far turn. Another 2 lengths back, Hit the Road Jack second to last, and Secret Zipper tails off on the inside to last position. 4 furlongs left to go. Legree, JD Factor. Legree just in front from JD Factor. Another 2. Feeling Woozy right there. Looming in third position. Here's Feeling Woozy gaining ground on Legree and JD Factor. Feeling Woozy third. Pay Billy under a full ride there in fourth. Still with a shot. It's another 2.5 lengths back. It Hit the Road Jack and Secret Zipper trails the field. Top of the stretch. Legree just in front from Feeling Woozy, who's been waiting in the wings the entire trip. Legree and Feeling Woozy on the outside. inside. Pay Billy, red cap, tipping off the inside for the final 3/16 of a mile. Pay Billy now looking for an opening in between horses under a drive. Feeling Woozy's in front with 1 furlong left to go. Feeling Woozy, very strong run from Feeling Woozy. Feeling Woozy, Pay Billy. Feeling Woozy by 3 from Pay Billy, trying to close in very late. And then it's Hit the Road Jack. Feeling Woozy. And Martin Chawan to do it from Pay Billy, then Hit the Road Jack and Legree. And they're off. Return Fire and Salvo Trigger were the first 2 out. Then, That's My Pharaoh on the chase of the first turn in 3rd position. In between horses, Montpellier is next, and White Blue on the inside. Shot for the Moon, widest around the turn about the 4-path, and Uncle Gray is at the tail of the field. So they run on past the 7/8 pole, and it's Return Fire who's opened a 3-length advantage on Salvo Trigger. Another length and a half, That's My Pharaoh. That's My Pharaoh, the favorite, traveling 3rd position and out of the clear. It's another 2 lengths back, and Montpellier is next. Shot for the Moon continues a wide journey. White Blue on the inside, Uncle Gray in the back still. Not much change. Return Fire to catch, Salvo Trigger on the chase, and That's My Pharaoh continues well 3rd position, heading for the far turn. Length and a half more. Montpellier is next. Then Shot for the Moon has 6.5 to make up. White Blue is under pressure, drops back, about to be passed by Uncle Gray. Heading into the far turn run. Less than a half mile to run. And it's still Return Fire, but the lead down to a half length. Salvo Trigger, That's My Pharaoh, arranging up there while 3 wide. Another 2 lengths back. Montpellier on the inside. Shot for the Moon, now going to take his shot from 4th and ridden along as 3 of them line up across the track near the quarter pole. Another 2 back, and it's Uncle Gray's got 7 or 8 to make up. On the front runner now is That's My Pharaoh, coming to a narrow lead. That's My Pharaoh, Montpellier switching off the inside. Return Fire is under steady pressure. Salvo Trigger, one off the inside, extreme outside. Shot for the Moon has been wide throughout, but it's That's My Pharaoh by 4 from Montpellier. Then to the outside, Shot for the Moon 3rd, and Salvo Trigger 4th. That's My Pharaoh. That's a 4-length win. Montpellier was 2nd, then Shot for the Moon, and Salvo Trigger. Minute 49.46.